Good morning and welcome to my Cloffice. I hope that you're well this morning. This week we are talking about the full armor of God. So we're going to start by rereading Ephesians 6 verse 10. Finally, be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Therefore, put on the full armor of God, so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground, and after you have done everything, to stand. Stand firm then, with the belt of truth buckled around your waist, with the breastplate of righteousness in place, and with your feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. In addition to all this, take up the shield of faith, with which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one. Take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, and pray in the Spirit on all occasions with all kinds of prayers and requests. With this in mind, be alert and always keep on praying for all the saints. This is such a great passage. So today what I want you to notice is twice how it gets mentioned to put on the full armor of God. If you just wear the helmet of salvation, I'm saved, I'm good, I'm protecting my mind, I'm thinking about good things, that's all well and good. But when those fiery darts come towards you and miss your head, you're in big trouble if you don't have the rest of the armor on. It is really clear in this passage that you need the whole armor, every piece of it, in order to stand. And the other part of it that I want you to think about is that it's God's armor. It's not the world's armor. It's not the religious armor. It's not what other people say you should do or say you should wear. It's God's armor. And so I want to encourage you to spend some time and think of how these pieces of armor apply to you in your life and what it actually looks like to put on the belt of truth around your waist. What truth do you believe? Do you believe this truth, absolute truth, or do you kind of waver on some of the points that you find in there? The breastplate of righteousness, are you putting that in place? The feet that are fitted for the readiness of the gospel and taking peace. The shield of faith, the helmet of salvation, and the sword of the Spirit that cuts through the evil. So on this day, I encourage you to spend some time thinking about personally in your own life what it looks like to put on the full armor of God before you even leave your house. And make sure that it's full and make sure that it's God's. Have an amazing day and God bless.